So technically, this will be my first modification. Swap over the strut mounts. So we're a little bit under 15 in the front. Oh yeah, my thing is messed up, I forgot. Welcome everybody back to Boost in Motion, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Thank you. Once again, shout out to my whole Boost in Motion family. Thank you guys for showing support over these years, man. Anyways, let's jump into it. So the box is going to include the unit itself, which is, I'm not going to lie, it's pretty heavy. It feels like a quality piece because it's super heavy. There's going to be 3 cables included. Those 3 cables, I'm just going to double check here, should be the HDMI adapter, the mileage sync, so you can actually sync your mileage from your OEM cluster to the digital one, and you also have a USB extension cable. Now they also include, guess what, how to install the cluster with some photos too, and I already read them and they seem pretty simple. This seems like a pretty easy install. So we're gonna head to the car. You guys already know that I had recently swapped my OEM cluster to the new one because I just wanted the mileage to show. So now that I'm gonna have a digital dash one, and now I'm gonna get rid of that 2018 and up cluster, and now I'm gonna have a full digital one. Also, be on the lookout for my center console install with the big one screen for the middle section. So definitely hit the subscribe button with the like button. But anyways, guys, let's head to the car. Alright guys, so we finally made it to the car. Now understand, we're going to be doing 2 things in one video, but well, 2 or 3 videos. But this video is going to be mainly about us changing out the cluster here. But understand, we're also going to change out the center rest at the same time. So definitely watch out, hit the like button, subscribe button so you can see the install for that video. I don't know which one's going to come up first, but let's jump into it. Alright guys, so we're at the car. Now, it's kind of easy to replace this. I've already swapped this out. Pardon my ashy hands today. First thing you got to do is pull out this middle part here. Just pull it out. Now, they're telling us we're going to actually have to unplug this recep or trip over here. It's going to be on this side. You can actually unclip it. You'll see what I'm talking about here. Unclip that. Now that this is out the way, you want to drop this all the way down. Right? Fully all the way down and about. Now, there's going to be a Phillips head here and a Phillips head here. Let's see here. I know I got a Phillips head in the trunk, but one screw out. And of course you can use a regular Phillips head. I mean a manual one, but I don't feel like going to the back of the car. I gotta take out a bunch of stuff. Alright, 2. That's out. 2. Alright, now what you gotta do next is you're gonna have to pull out the unit itself. Right? Now, the funny thing is, let me turn the car off. Right? I don't want to get too hot here. What we're gonna have to do is we're actually gonna have to leave. Well, I actually remember I swapped out the cluster. This is a lower mileage cluster. I don't, you know what? Bump it. We're gonna do that. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna have to swap the mileage from this cluster over to the brand new one, okay? Alright guys, so I already sped up everything for you guys. Now, I have the cluster out, right? Now, we want to transfer the mileage that's on this unit. It's at about 55,000 miles to the new unit, which is right here, right? Now, they're going to give you a splitter that connects to the smaller harness because there's only 2 harnesses to the back. And you're going to clip one into here, and you're going to clip one into here. And as stated, I'll flip it right here. To do it, plug in the female adapter to the plug hanging out of the dash. You'll see 2 male ends. Plug the first one into the original, and you'll need to connect the 40-pin plug to the Apex cluster. Now, the 40-pin will be the larger one, this one. Now, we're going to plug that in, right? Here. Now, that's plugged in, right? Now that that's plugged in. All right, guys. Now that we have everything unclipped, we took off the 2 clips here. Here's the OEM cluster, right? There's one harness with 2 males on it, right? You clip one into the smaller harness there. I've already clipped in the 2 back here, the 40 pin, and already clipped in this part. Now what we have to do now is we want to based on these directions, it could automatically sync or we could have to do it manually. We'll have to long press the confirmation button. The total mileage will flash. The up and down buttons will adjust the value. Short press the confirmation button to switch to the next digit. After setting auxiliary off, or turn the vehicle off to complete the synchronization. Okay, so let me see. Okay, I think the car should be an auxiliary now. Now, based on what I'm seeing here, it's not automatically doing anything here. They're both plugged in. It's in auxiliary mode, right? This is on 156,000 miles. It's not automatically syncing. So it says press on the confirmation, which we're pressing here. And that should make the miles right there start to blink. Now, you see how it's blinking? It says use the up and down buttons. You can adjust the values, okay? So here you can set how much miles you want. Well, I'll be honest with y'all. The other one over there got 50,000 miles. It has 156 here. At the end of the day, you could put whatever mileage you want in. So I just want you guys to know you can do that. I'm just going to skip to the next part of the video because guess what? This is my aftermarket dash. And, you know, I'm going to keep these extra clusters over here. But you can set the mileage here with the up and down. You see? And then you press the confirmation and you, as it would say, short press the confirmation button to switch to the next digit. And you'll go over and over and over. Okay? Cool. Let's move on to the next part. So what you do next now is you just turn the car off. And that will now set, repeat, that will now set, I'm sorry guys, bear with me. All right, now that you turn off the auxiliary, that will now set the new mileage. So you can now unplug this cluster, move it to its side, move it back here, 1, 2. I know I got 2 clusters. I gotta remember which one is the one with the 156,000. Okay, it's the one with the cracked one. Okay, this is the one with low mileage, so I'm gonna end up selling this one too. So that's gonna end up being sold, right? Now, wait for them to plug. Now install the Apexi. Connect everything impossible to get wrong. Just make sure everything is clipped back in. Plug in the 2 OEM, plug in the USB, and plug in the HDMI, especially if you have the Mark 7, which we do have. Reinstall a fascia. Don't forget to reconnect the light adjuster switch by snapping in. That's the switch that's right here. Now connect that, and I'm gonna do everything in reverse order. I'm not gonna do it on video. It's very simple. And the next scene you should see is with it installed and me starting the car. Okay, so after everything, let's do a quick startup again. And let's see. Car starts up. Starts up with Infiniti. Everything's running. And now, if you take a look, we have everything on the screen. Let's zoom in. Pardon me with the light back there. All right, so in another video, I'm gonna go through the different modes, but as you use the gear selector, you see it goes to sport and different options. You have your coolant temp, your voltage temp, your oil temps. You can also go through, depending on the options on the button here. So once again, you'll be able to play with it a little bit more. HDMI connection, warning, different themes you can actually pick. And then you can go through those themes. It'll restart. Just want to show you briefly what you can and can't do with the certain theme. It'll restart itself. And then, all right, then it should show up right here. A completely different theme now. Now you have the park to the side. Then you can go back again. And then you can go to a different theme, right? Now, press back. You have different languages, the units you use, the Fahrenheit, the miles, everything. Once again, I'm gonna break this down in a completely separate video, guys, right? Now, as I said, right, there's gonna be different ways to customize this. And if you get the Mark 7, I think the Mark 7 or the Mark 6, you can connect videos, YouTube, and everything, and some of that will show here too. Also, I wanna show you some highlights. You can connect your Apple CarPlay to it, and it'll actually show here. And the different things that you wanna take a look at. Super cool. See, right? You want to see if you have a mile per hour. See, you want to make sure that's going up and down. You can drive the car as listed. Now, if you just want to purchase this unit itself, once again, there's going to be other features that I'm going to show you in another video. So definitely hang in there. Maybe I'll give you guys some sneak peeks at the end of the video on what you can and can't do compatible for this. But this is where we're at, and this has changed up the look of the Q50 instantly. I'm telling you guys this. Wow. I think at the start of this video, I showed you guys that I said, hey, I'm probably going to get a one-piece screen and maybe the digital dash, and I did. So definitely, guys, tap in below. I'll have a link and a promo code so that you guys can save some bucks on this. Shout out to all the YouTubers that have installed these units before me, because you guys have detailed installs, and I just want to give homage to a lot of those guys, because obviously I'm looking at how they install this stuff too. But to be honest, for some of y'all, this is pretty easy to do. If this was for this one, out of like 0 to 10, 10 being the hardest, 0 being the easiest, how difficult this is to install? Probably 3 out of 4. This is pretty easy to install. It took me about 15 minutes just finagling it or whatever, but other than that, this is a really easy install. You really don't need any special tools or anything. You just need to be patient, make sure it ain't hot outside, and this is in there, man. This is super cool. I'm actually super happy that I got something like this, man. But otherwise than that, guys, I appreciate it. Definitely tap in below. Thank you, guys. You have a good day. That I finally got this unit installed. And plus, be on the lookout for my second video where we're replacing the center console with an AUCAR one-piece, one-screen infotainment system. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Do appreciate you guys. Love you guys very much. You can also check out the 2 links I posted for some of my other videos. Also, on top of that, if you want to purchase some Boosted Motion merch, definitely check the link that I posted also. And finally, if you've been watching all my videos and you enjoy them, please hit the link to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Thank you.